Today I am stalking the mailman. Well, after a couple of rainy days, beautiful, perfect weather for something really awesome happening today. Ooh, let's go in the office, set things up. So, all we gotta do now is just wait for that darn mailman to show up. I've been tracking this package all morning long, just dying for it to arrive so I can show you guys what we got going on today. Why I impatiently wait for that mail to arrive. I think I'm gonna work a little bit more on this herb spiral thing I'm sort of making. It's definitely not gonna be traditional, but it's gonna be a nice little herb spot to grow a little bit of vertical, a little bit of nice stuff. Just nice having a little herb in the middle of the garden. I think it'll be really nice to be able to come and get some basil and stuff off of it. And who knows, maybe we'll throw some peppers or something in here, whatever else we can fit in here. I think it's gonna be a nice little space, better than the pallets that we're rotting out over here. Well, I was filling this bed up and I got the alert. Our package is here. You guys wanna go get it? Come here. Ah! Are you excited about mail? Can you say yeah? Can you say yeah? Can you say yeah? Can you say mail? How about mail? Can you say mail? Mail? Okay, let's go get it. Come on. Alright, we got a special package in the mail. You guys want to help me open it?
Yeah!
Alright, we gotta go get it first. Let's go get it.
Big box.
Think bigger than the mailbox. Ooh, look at that.
It's taller than me.
Alright, you gonna carry it to the backyard? Can you?
I don't know what's in it. Did you see that cat?
We're gonna find out.
There's a cat. Everett, you take one side, I'll take the other. I can't. Take that side. I can't. I'm gonna open it when you're ready.
That's the tape.
I'm opening it when you're ready.
Yep. We gotta do the bottom one. Yeah, step back. Step back, because I got the knife. You gotta be careful. Back up. Alright, so we got this shipment from Raintree Nursery out in Washington. Awesome company. We actually have used them a few times before. One of the trees we originally bought a few years ago from Raintree was this pluout tree. It is a 4-in-1 tree. You can see it's putting out some new growth. It's been doing all right for us, even though it's in not the most ideal spot because it's right underneath the big tree coverage, but awesome tree. I've been super excited about pluouts for a few years. So when I was able to find one that had 4 varieties all in one, I was super excited, and that's kind of why I jumped on buying it, especially from them. They're one of the only places I've seen that had that. One of the other things we originally bought from them was like 2 years ago when I started this channel. Actually, one of the first videos was about that passion fruit vine that we had right here on this grape teepee that we have. And I loved it. I absolutely love the flowers on it. We didn't get much fruit off of that thing, but it had amazing flowers and they were just awesome. I mean, I kind of fell in love with the flowers, and I've been looking for seeds for one of those to grow my own. Maybe I'll go back and get some more of those because I really enjoyed having that, and it really brightened this area up. It was just so beautiful having those big passion fruit flowers all across this opening. And one of the other things we bought was this purple asparagus. Now, I already had a green asparagus patch going that I got at my local nursery, but none of my local nurseries carried this purple asparagus. So when I found that, along with the pluout and the passion fruit, kind of what made me order from Raintree in the very beginning. I really wanted purple asparagus. I love it, absolutely love it. And you can see it doesn't look great right now because we freshly harvested a whole bunch of this. But we eat this every year. It's one of our most productive patches of perennial vegetable. We absolutely love the asparagus, and they had this purple stuff, which I had a hard time finding locally, which is kind of why I went online and was looking for nurseries online, finding Raintree. So we already kind of know the quality, and we like everything we've gotten so far. So, but they sent us this. It's a package full of trees and bushes and whatnot. So we got to open it. I'm super excited, super pumped for Raintree to send us such an awesome, amazing gift. Thank you, Raintree Nursery. And guys, check them out. I'll put a link down below, of course, so you can see all the cool stuff they got. A lot of great trees, a lot of great bushes. I highly recommend anything from them. So having already spent some of my hard-earned money at Raintree Nursery, buying trees and seeing the quality firsthand, I already knew when they contacted me about sending me some trees to help promote them a little bit that I was totally gonna be on board with it, because it's a company that I personally would go back to buy things from, and I just really enjoyed my experience with them. All right, you guys ready? You want to open it? You guys are dying to open it, aren't you?
Everett and Oscar already are opening it.
You gotta open it this way. Get the bottom. You gotta pull at the bottom.
Whoa,
Oh,
tree
it
avalanche.
fell out. It fell out on you.
Tree avalanche.
All right, careful, careful, careful. Okay. All right, let's open it up and see what we got. Wow, look at that.
Oh my god.
Careful with it. That should probably be a honeyberry, I bet. Looks like it.
Oscar said honey.
Honey!
Oscar say baby.
Okay, here,
tree.
hold this. Somebody hold that one. Somebody hold that one.
Everett, you hold it. Baby
All right.
tree.
You got a tree? You got a bush? Okay, so check out these honeysuckles, or honeyberries, as what I usually call them as. So we ended up getting some of these when they're asking us what we liked. I wanted to get some of these because they are early June fruiters, so they're kind of like the first thing to be fruiting out in the yard. So that's kind of what I was thinking in my mindset was, what can we use to extend our seasons? And we have berries very early, and then, you know, fruits way late into the year. And you can tell that these trees are just very nice little condition. They're actually technically bushes. Very nice condition. I'm pretty happy with that. Wrapped up well, very moist in the soil, perfect packaging. That's what I really like. This one's actually flowering a little bit. You got flowers. Do you see flowers? Can you say flower? Flower? Okay, so we got 3 of those. Okay, so we got these service berries here, and I was really excited about getting some service berries. If you guys are unfamiliar with service berry, you've probably actually seen them all around if you're up in the northern type of area. It's a early fruit-in tree, very small tree. They don't get very big. They're kind of dwarfish, but they're more used as ornamental than they are actually for their fruit. Which we actually have a few of these around the corner from us that we go and forage all the time. So actually being able to have some in our backyard is going to be super sweet. The only problem is birds. They also love these, so it's hard to get them. So we got to beat the birds.
Yeah, and if the birds eat all, the mom can't make service berry lemon muffins.
Service berry lemon muffins were a humongous hit. We actually have a little bit of service berries still frozen down in our freezer. We kind of held on to them a little bit, but we are going to do some more foraging. But it'll be awesome to actually grow some in our own yard and not have to fight as often, and easier to check because they go from not ripe to ripe and then gone really quick when it comes to birds. So if you're not there when they turn, you're missing out. All right, we're very fortunate. They really hooked us up with a lot of great stuff. They sent us 3 trees on top of all the bushes. We got a pear tree, which we already have 1 pear tree in the backyard, and I really wanted to pair it with another tree to kind of help our fruit. So really excited that we got that. One of the other trees they sent us was this medlar, and I was really excited about this. I was thinking about things to extend our fruiting season from early June to as late as I can in the year. And medlar's fruit later in the year, they kind of have like an apple-y taste from what I read. I've never actually tried it, but as far as extending the season, I'm excited to use that. That's kind of why we picked some of the choices we picked, was to have stuff early and then to have fruit late in the year, kind of extend our season as long as we can. And that's really a big goal of mine, is try to provide fruit in different stages for our food forest that we're going to eventually build with all this. And the last thing we got was an American persimmon. And I absolutely love persimmons. I'm probably the only one in the house though. So that was kind of like a for me tree. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you got it? Ooh. That was some good watering. All right, let's go. Let's go get more water. Bring your bucket. Yep, bring that. All right. All right. So you saw that we planted a couple of those bushes today. Now, what I typically like to do when I get trees in the mail like that is that I will leave them like on the porch, kind of in a shaded area or somewhere similar, you know, just not out in the sun, and I'll let them sit for a couple of days, and then I'll open it, you know, on the second day. I'll let it sit with the box open. I don't want to open it right away and expose them directly to sun and heat, or to the direct cold, because they've been in storage, you know, facility. They've been switching trucks back and forth, so I don't want to shock them as soon as I get them. So I kind of give them a second to, you know, acclimate. For a couple of days is what I usually wait. Even with the bare root trees, I know it's good to get them right in the ground immediately, but just from my personal experience with putting trees in, that I like to do that. I like to kind of give them a day or two to kind of adjust to our climate or acclimate themselves, and then we'll get them out planted. So what you saw today was little Oz and I planted a few of the bushes. So like I said, I've already bought in trees and plants from them, so I'm very familiar with them. I had really good success. I really enjoyed the product that I got and I purchased it. So when they reached out to me about doing this, I was super excited because it was a company that I already knew and supported and believed in, you know. So it makes it a lot easier for me to recommend them to you guys, because it's not just getting a product. I've actually spent money there, and I know exactly what you're gonna get when you spend your money there, and I think it's totally worth it. So check them out. Great stuff. They have some really cool stuff that maybe your local nurseries just don't carry, because I like to grow a lot of unusual things, and you know, locally a lot of people are not going to be trying to grow those unusual things. So it's not something that your nursery would normally carry, just because it's not a high demand type item. So sometimes you got to go outside the box to find those places, and the internet's a great place. You find places that specialize in all sorts of different things. They happen to have a lot of things that I thought was really cool and stood out to me, and that's why I went there in the first place. So oh, yabber, 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 yabber. That's enough of that though, right? All right, so remember guys, be bold and grow bold, and as always, I'll see you in that very next video.